Welcome to the online session of Power Plant Engineering. My name is Acharya. Today we will discuss about the Brayton cycle, Mr. Constant Pressure cycle. Here, first we show that the PV diagram of Brayton cycle and TS diagram of Brayton cycle. Here, first 1 to 2 process means the compression process, 2 to 3 process means the heat addition process, 3 to 4 process means the turbine working process, and 4 to 1 is the heat rejection process for a closed cycle. Same here for 1 to 2 compression, 2 to 3 pressure, constant pressure heat addition, 3 to 4 rejection, and 4 to 1 is heat rejection, and 3 to 4 is work output. First 1 to 2 process isentropic compression. Here they assume that here our fuel medium is the air. Here no loss, no heat loss, no pressure loss, and our compressor and turbine efficiency is 100%. So here 1 to 2 process is the isentropic process. Here no heat loss means the entropy is constant. Second, 2 to 3 is the constant pressure heat addition. Here we assume that here no pressure loss. So here pressure is the constant. Here 3 to 4 is the isentropic compress expansion means the work output process. Here we also assume that here no heat transfer loss. Fully is work is converted, and turbine efficiency and compression efficiency here is 100%. 4 to 1 is the constant pressure heat rejection. Here 4 to 1 constant pressure heat rejection. Here no pressure loss we assumed it. For the Brayton cycle analysis, we discussed the efficiency of the Brayton cycle and maximum work for the pressure ratio. First, we discussed the efficiency of the Brayton cycle, means the analysis of Brayton cycle. First is the work consumed by the compressor. Here 1 to 2 process work is consumed by the compressor is Cp into T2 minus T1. Here for the compression work done by the turbine 2 to 3 process, 3 to 4 process work output by the turbine. So here Cp into T3 by 3 minus T4 process, T3 minus T4, and net work output is W2 minus WC. Here turbine work is Cp into T3 minus T4, and WC is equal to Cp into T2 minus T1. So for the net work is equal to Cp into T3 minus T4 minus Cp into T2 minus T1. Here net work done. Here heat supply in the combustion chamber Q is equal to Cp into T3 minus T2, or also we call that Mf cross Cv, mass of the fuel and calorific value of the Cv for the combustion purpose. For the efficiency is the work done upon the heat supply, net work output upon the heat supply. Net work output is equal to W net, and the heat supply is equal to Q. So we get that the efficiency is equal to Cp into T3 minus T minus Cp into T2 minus T1 divided by Cp into T3 minus T2. Here T3 minus T2 we get Cp cancel, and T4 minus T1 we write that here T3 minus T2 cancel, so we write that the 1 minus T4 minus T1 upon the T3 minus T2 is 1. Here we convert the all in the pressure ratio term, so here we convert the T3 into T4 and T2 into T1. Here now process 1, 2 and 3, 4 are the isentropic process. Here we convert the temperature T4, T3 and T1. Here T2 by T1 is equal to P2 by P1 raised to gamma minus 1 by gamma for the adiabatic process here and less. So we write there the temperature ratio in the term of the pressure ratio. Here the pressure is the P2, P3 and P1 is same. So ratio is equal to P2 by P1 is equal to P3 by P4 is called the RP raised to gamma minus 1 gamma. So we write that T2 is equal to T1 into Rp raised to gamma minus 1 by gamma. Same for the T3 by T4 is equal to P3 by P4 raised to gamma minus 1 by gamma. So here we P2, P3 is equal to P2 and P4 is equal to P1. So we write that T3 by T4 is equal to Rp raised to gamma minus 1 by gamma. So T4 is equal to T3 is equal to T4 into Rp raised to gamma minus 1 by gamma. This value put in the equation number 1. So get that the efficiency of the Brayton cycle. Here T4 into Rp raised to gamma minus 1 by gamma, T1 R to gamma minus 1 by gamma. Both the term Rp raised to gamma minus 1 gamma is common out. So we get that T4 minus T1 upon the T4 minus T1 into Rp raised to gamma minus 1 by gamma. T4 minus T1 is cancelled. So the Brayton cycle efficiency is totally depend upon the gas condition and pressure ratio. Next is the optimum pressure ratio for the maximum work. First, maximum work output is equal to WT minus WC. We already discussed Cp into Tc minus T4 minus Cp into T2 minus T1. Here we convert this term in the pressure term. So Cp into T3, Tc is common out in the first term. So we get here 1 minus T4 by Tc. For the second, T1 is common out. So we get here T2 minus T1 minus 1. Here for the isentropic process 1, 2 and 3, 4, we write that T3 minus T4 is equal to T2 by T1 is equal to Rp raised to gamma minus 1 gamma. Here T3 by T4 and T2 by T1 ratio is equal to pressure ratio. Here for the simplification, for the derivation of the equation, we have assumed that gamma minus 1 by gamma is equal to Z value. Write the equation here. T3 into 1 minus T4 by Tc equal to Rp raised to Z and T1 into Rp raised to Z minus 1. For the maximum work output, here pressure, here Tc is the maximum temperature and T1 is the initial temperature or minimum temperature for the cycle. Here Tc is equal to maximum temperature and T1 is equal to minimum temperature. So here we try to convert that all the term or totally depend upon the pressure ratio. If the pressure at the pressure ratio condition the work is maximum, so we differentiate the work produced by the plant maximum when we differentiate with respect to the pressure ratio is 0. So here Cp into Tc 1 minus Rp raised to Z 1 minus T1 into Rp raised to Z minus 1 is equal to 0. Here T3 into 1 is constant or Cp is constant, the Cp is take out and divided by here 0, so its value is 0. So here first constant and second 1 upon Rp raised to Z means the minus Z in front, so minus minus plus Z into Rp raised to minus Z plus 1. Here the simplification delta x raised to n by delta x is equal to n x raised to n plus n minus 1. So simply write here same here Z front and Z minus 1, 1 power is less, minus 1 is equal to here minus 1 is equal to 0. So we get that here differentiate is 0, minus 1 is constant value, so here differentiate is 0. So here Z into T3 value upon the Rp raised to Z plus 1 is equal to T1 Z into Rp raised to Z minus 1. Here minus 1 value is not, but here 0 because of the differentiate 1 respect to Rp is 0. Okay, here Z Z cancel, here Rp raised to Z plus 1, here Z minus 1 plus Z plus 1 here, and T3 by T1. So Rp raised to 2Z minus 1 plus 1 cancel. So Rp is equal to T3 by T1 into 1 upon the 2 by Z. Here Z value is the gamma minus 1 upon gamma, we assumed it, put in the equation. So here maximum pressure ratio, or for the optimum pressure ratio for the maximum work here, is T3 by T1 raised to gamma upon 2 upon gamma minus 1. For the maximum work for the gas turbine, put the value of Rp in the work condition. So here Cp into T3 by into 1 minus 1 upon Rp raised to Z minus T1 into Rp raised to Z minus 1. Put the value of Rp in this equation. We get the T3 by T1 upon 1 by 2Z into the Z minus T1, T3 by T1 1 by 2Z raised to Z minus 1. Here Z Z cancel. So T3 1 minus T1 by T3 under root in T1 by T3, T1 under root T3 by T1 minus 1. So here we write that here root 33 minus root T1 divided by root 33. Same here root 33 minus T1 divided by root T1. Here T3 minus root 33 minus T1 is common out with the term, and T3 root 3 T1 T1. So under root 2 T3 under root T1. Here T3 minus under root T1 is common out in the both term. We write it here root T3 minus root T1 whole square. So we get that maximum work here T3 minus under root 2 T1 T3 plus T1. For the basic terminology related to gas turbine is work ratio is equal to ratio of the net work done upon the work done by turbine. Means the W net is equal to WT minus the WC upon the WT. Bake work ratio means the compressor work upon the work done by turbine. Compressor work is equal to WC up, and work done by turbine is WT. We already discussed. Air rate means the requirement of the air for the 1 kilowatt power produced for the 1 hour. This is called the air rate, and in a mathematical term it is the ratio of mass of air required to the kilowatt hour power output. Next is the specific fuel consumption. Here for the required 1 kilowatt hour power output, fuel is called the specific fuel consumption is the ratio of the amount of the fuel consumed divided by the kilowatt hour output.